Chapter 2 Maps. A globe is a small scale, three-dimensional model of the Earth. It shows the exact shape of the Earth. It shows the shape of the continents and oceans. Details like small towns, villages, mountains, rivers, etc. of a country cannot be shown. It is difficult to carry globe everywhere. Maps. A map is a representation or a drawing of a Earth's surface or a part of it drawn on a flat surface according to a scale. It can be drawn on a large sheet of paper. It can be folded or rolled. It gives details of various continents, oceans, countries, etc. Too many maps can be put together to make a book or an atlas. The map in an atlas contains more information than globe. Since on maps the curved surface of the earth is represented on a flat surface, a problem arises. A round shape cannot be flattened completely. So, when we try to show parts of the world on a flat surface, the shapes and size of the continents and oceans get distorted. The maximum distortion is seen in the region around the poles. Types of maps. Physical map. Maps showing natural features of the earth such as mountains, plateaus, plains, oceans, rivers, etc. are called physical map. Political map. Maps showing cities, towns and villages and different countries and state of the world with their boundaries are called political map. Thematic map. Some map focus on specific information such as road map, rainfall maps, maps showing distribution of forest, industries, etc. are known as thematic maps. Advantages of globe and maps. Globe represents the spherical shape of the earth. Map can be drawn on a large paper. It can be easily folded or rolled. It is easy to take map everywhere. It gives details of various continents, oceans and countries, etc. Disadvantages of globes and maps. Globes are not portable. Globes do not show detail. Globes are more expensive than maps. There are no thematic globes. Maps are distorted because the earth is not flat. Maps can distort shape, area, direction and distance. This problem is somewhat solved by different map projections. History of map making. In ancient times, different materials were used to make maps. The Babylonians used clay tablets, the Egyptians used metal plates, and the Eskimos used animal skin to make maps. These maps were not very accurate, but as new lands were discovered and as people started traveling to distant lands, the quality of map improved. Modern maps are either printed on a material such as paper or plastic, or they are stored in computers. Modern maps are more accurate than the old ones. Images from satellites and aeroplanes are used to make detailed maps with the help of computers. Important features of maps. Every map is provided with some aids or tools to help you read it. There is a scale, a vertical line marked N at the top, and some required symbols. These are essential features of a map. You will now learn how they help you to read maps. Scale. A scale is a statement of the relationship between distances on a map and distances in real life. A drawing that is made according to scale will be an exact copy of the real object, but will be smaller or larger than the real object. Most maps contains an arrow marked with the letter N at the upper right hand corner. This arrow shows the north direction. It is called the north line. When you know the north, you can find out other directions. For example, east, west and south. There are major directions like north, south, east and west. They are called cardinal points. Other four intermediate directions are northeast, southeast, northwest and southwest. We can locate any place more accurately with the help of these cardinal directions. We can find out the direction of a place with the help of a compass. It is an instrument used to find out main directions. Its magnetic needle always points towards north and south direction. Conventional symbols. The symbols used to represent various features on the map are called conventional symbols. Due to the limited space on a map, it is not possible to show actual size of trees, buildings, religious places, towns, roads, etc. So they can be shown with the help of various symbols, which make it more easier as well as easy to read and understand. Conventional symbols not only make it easier to draw maps but also to read them. If different people use different symbols to draw maps, it would be difficult to understand each other's maps. People all over the world use the same set of symbols, and there is an international agreement on these symbols. These are called conventional symbols. Some common conventional symbols have been shown in figure. Plan. A plan is a drawing of a small area on a large scale. A large scale map gives lots of information, but there are certain things which we may sometimes want to know something. Sketch. A sketch is a drawing mainly based on memory and spot observation and not to scale. Sometimes a rough drawing is required of an area to tell where a particular place is located with respect to other places. Suppose you want to go to your friend's house, but you don't know the way. Your friend will make a rough drawing to show the way to his or her house. Such a rough drawing is drawn without the scale and it is called sketch. Now let's understand the difference between map, sketch and a plan. Maps, plans and sketches are alike in one respect. They are drawn to show various objects and features on the ground on a sheet of paper, but each is drawn in a different manner to suit a specific purpose. Map is a representation of the curved surface of the whole earth or part of it on a flat sheet of paper according to the chosen scale. Whereas a sketch is a rough drawing showing only some features of an area drawn without using any scale. Plan. Plan is a drawing of a very small area showing details drawn using a very large scale.